Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I have a different video planned for you guys. So as some of you might know, I work really far away from home, but today I had the opportunity to go to work and spend the night at a hotel, which was so nice, and thankfully the company sponsored it. So I wanted to share this experience with you because maybe some of you have been considering getting a job that's really far away from where you live, or maybe some of you struggle with commuting currently. So I just kind of wanted to share my experience and my thoughts to, hopefully help you out. And I'm also going to be sharing some general thoughts just about working in your early 20s, but also moving abroad pretty soon, which I'm excited about. So if you find this interesting, I hope you follow me along on my journey or even for just this video. And I'd say let's get right into it. Okay, so on the days that I go to work, I wake up at 5 a.m. and I start by doing my makeup and doing my hair, which takes about 25 minutes. And then I go downstairs and have some coffee. I like to delay my caffeine intake as much as possible, but on the days that I have to get up super early, it's really hard for me. So I end up drinking this while I'm getting ready and packing up my last few items. And then I also like to meal prep, which I highly recommend if you have to get up really early like me. And I took this yogurt bowl to work because I did not have time to eat before my drive because I did not want to be late. And today it took me 2 hours and 15 minutes to get to work. So I was glad that the traffic wasn't too bad. And after my 8-hour shift, our company dinner, and the play that we saw, I was so ready for bed. I checked in pretty late, but luckily I was still able to. I confirmed that beforehand, so always make sure there's a 24/7 hour check-in if you know you're going to be running late. And I always think it's a really nice touch if hotels add a little sweet treat for you or they just have free water. I think it makes the whole experience so much nicer and comfortable. And then I got ready for bed because I had to go back to work in the morning. And I wanted to show you guys the sunrise because it was really cute where I was staying at. It's called Bad Hersfeld. If you're ever in the area, I really recommend checking out the plays that they have. They're kind of like Broadway shows. That's what we did last night. And then I didn't have much time. I had to go to work right away. And then after work, I drove home. And I don't really like filming while I'm driving, so unfortunately, I don't have any clips for you. But it was still light outside because it's light in Germany until about 11 p.m. or 10:30 p.m. at least. And I got home at around 7:30 and I got straight to making bracelets. And this is just an activity that I love to do to unwind. And today I was joined by my cat. But if you're looking for creative hobbies or just any type of activity that lets you do something with your hands and lets you be creative, I highly recommend this. I make these bracelets and then I give them out at festivals or raves. And this one I made for my friend for a rave that we're going to next Friday. She's a police officer, which is why I put Arrest Me on there. So you kind of get the idea. It's supposed to be kind of like funny, but also meaningful. And then I also ended up making these perlers. Well, I only made one of them today, but I wanted to show you guys my collection so far, and I'm really proud of them. These ones are tiny little beads that you end up ironing, and this is a very relaxing activity because while you're doing it, you're just focused on nothing but making sure these beads melt well together. And here's another clip of my cat. I'm very obsessed and I'm gonna miss him so much when I move to the US. Honestly, leaving your pets, or well, at least for me, that's the hardest part because you can't tell them that you miss them or that you love them. I mean, they kind of know that, but there's just no way of really communicating that, or prepping them for it. So that's just always super hard for me. And then my mom and I, we ended up getting some takeout, and enjoying some alcohol-free Aperol spritz because I don't drink during the week. And it was really, really good. I also like ordering food when I've had a really long day, and I think everyone just deserves to really not have to cook for a day or a meal at least, if you have the chance, of course. And I wanted to show you guys my yard as well because my mom has been doing so much work to make it look nicer. And then what I also highly recommend is to, well, I guess if you can't really exercise during the day, it's okay to exercise at night, but I really like to do calming activities because that helps me sleep better, especially if I have a long drive that day. So that's what I did for this night. I ended up watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is currently my favorite show. And that's already it for the vlog today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys!